Hey there, it's James, and I just wanted to do a quick kind of overview of this website called ForexNittyGritty. You can find it right here. You can go to tradersedgeonline.com, or you can go to the root site, which is ForexNittyGritty.com. And it's basically, this gentleman on the left here is Bill Poulos, and his son, Greg Poulos, on the right here. And anyway, Greg is a master trader. He's been trading for more than 30 years, and that makes him quite an expert. And he is an expert. So this is a training course that he's put together with his son, and his son knows how to build websites and do all the cool things of actually producing this, so that we can benefit from it. And let me just go through this right here real quick. This is basically a couple of fold. It's number one, how to make money. That's kind of what he's saying right here with the pit potential. That's the first half of it, is how to make money. But the second half, along with any good trading strategy, is how to minimize the risk, or how to not lose money. So number one, how to make money. Number two, how not to lose money. So let's just go ahead and go down this site here so you can see a little bit more about it. Feel free to go right to the site too. You can just read this on your own. But I thought to make this little video. Number one, most trading robots don't work. Obviously, if you had this system that would just trade for you and do it perfectly, then just the big companies would do it, and they would make tons and tons and tons of money, and there would be no real purpose for any of us to be traders ourselves. But because robots just simply don't work. They go on historical averages, and on the kind of the front side, they look pretty and they look good, but they just don't work long term. So anyway, there's also no holy grail for Forex trading. If you just take a buy and sell recommendation and then use that as your strategy, you're going to go poor quick. Get poor quick. Your broker is basically there to make commissions when you trade. So their goal is to get you to trade as much as possible, hopefully. Your goal is not to trade as much as possible. Your goal is actually to spend as little time as possible and kind of get the maximum from the time that you do spend. Because you don't have to spend hours. Having to spend long hours trading Forex is a myth. And then waiting for things to get better is a big mistake, because when things are dropping, or when a market is falling, or when a stock in particular is falling, that's actually the time when you can make the most money the most quickly. So don't wait for things to go up. The more money is made in a falling economy than one that's just kind of steady or slowly rising. So anyway, I'm just going to scroll through this some here. You can read all about this system, and all this material here. But let me just go down here. 5 big truths of permanent Forex freedom and independence. Bottom line, like I said, how to make money and how not to lose money, but also how to do it in as little time as possible. Right here, this is really important. It's kind of in bold here, so that's nice. It says, you can make money when the markets go up or down. Most people think going short is risky, but on the contrary, when you have a good trading method, not going short can in fact be more risky. So the bottom line is, you can make money when things are going up or when things are going down, and you can make more money quicker when things are going down, actually. But the bottom line is, if you put the protection in place, so that no matter what happens, you're still in a position to not lose money, and if things go the way that they could go, the way that you want them to go, and the way that you think they're going, so that you win, that's kind of the middle ground right there. Don't lose money, make money when the things move. So pretty simple there. Obviously easier said than done, though. Right here, number 2, important thing. Spend as little as 20 minutes a day placing your trades, and then go and enjoy the rest of your day. Really important, because the tendency is to sit behind the computer screen all day long, knock it out, and then kind of get burnt out and frustrated and kind of lose perspective, and that's actually when mistakes have the potential of being the highest and the greatest mistakes, and and the most money risked and then lost oftentimes. So this is actually about having a life too. And Bill has done this, like I said, for 30 years. And if you're in front of the computer for 20 hours a day, 15 hours a day, whatever, 12 hours a day, you're not going to be able to do it for 30 years. Bill's done it for 30 years, and it's worked for him. So let's just kind of move on there. I'm going to scroll down here. This is it. Yeah, Bill and his son Greg, they both live in Michigan, on the western side. Let's see. The 20-minute mindset. That's basically what we're talking about. Not relying on your broker. Not waiting for hot tips or hot picks. Kind of a portfolio transformation. Shield yourself from risk by knowing exactly how much money to put on every trade, how to protect your positions, and how to lock in profit as quickly as possible. Using things like trailing stop losses, for example. That's kind of a core fundamental strategy that you can use to be successful with trading. As your as the stock moves in the position, in the way that you want to do, or in Forex, as a pair moves accordingly, move up your, profit that you're taking, but also move your security so that if it turns, as it invariably will at some point, then you're capped off and you kind of lock in your profits there. Good successful strategy there. Let me scroll down here so this video is not too long. This is Bill when he's in 1974. Black and white, you can tell. Let's see. Let me just scroll down here. Here's Bill, today. One of his, machines there to trade on. Let me just scroll past. Here's, family pick here, and, kind of a focus on actually taking and having a life as well. This is pretty cool. Bill and Greg, more than 3,000 people have turned to Bill for instruction on how to trade, successfully. So that's a good thing. Here are some testimonials you can read through here. Like Dave's here. Money management and trading discipline were my biggest failures until I came across your easy to digest information. I sincerely appreciate your excellent teaching courses that have enabled me to begin profiting. Which is, and look, he's all the way out in Alaska there. So, anyway, this is a 20-minute solution. It's not a Forex robot. It's not a guru or a hot tip or a trade now signal. And it's not some boring textbook on just how to read through it, a 400-page trading manual or something like that. Anyway, it's a trading methodology and program. But I need to scroll down so this video doesn't get too long. Basically, you've got these audios and videos right here, these different modules, an overview, the Forex mechanics, including major Forex pairs, which is important, and the most active hours, where the greater swings are going to be. Okay, trading mechanics here. Okay, good trading method, key components. Okay, good stuff there. A simple trading method. Pay particular attention here. As a successful Forex trader, you'll end up with many different trading methods in your toolbox. So here's one to start you off. A simple trading method that meets all my criteria, including setup, entry, the initial stop, the follow-up stop, or like a trailing, and then exit strategy and risk management. All the core components of a successful strategy right there. When not to trade, if things are getting really volatile, when not to trade, for example. Taking it further, kind of like the next steps after you've mastered, the first, things here like the simple trading method. Here's taking it further beyond that, multiple trading methods. And why the most successful traders never stop learning. It's an important thing to note right there. Let me scroll down to the bottom here. Basically, you can sign up for this. Here's a money-back guarantee, 30-day Forex freedom guarantee. So go ahead and take this, try it out. Sign up and see if you like it. If you don't, get your money back on it if you don't think it's going to work for you. Right here, you can get the ultimate right now. ForexNittyGritty Ultimate right here. Instead of $179, basically the same price as the basic. So go ahead and you can sign up for that. $99 right there. Just click on this link like that, and you'll come to the order page right here. So then you're looking at $99 a month after that for the ongoing training. So very cool stuff. Anyway, take a look and sign up. You got a risk-free trial, so you got nothing to lose there. Wish you the best, and that's my recommendation.